check. It's not much going on. It's just a late night training, and I just felt like it, so we'll wait for a couple. And if not, then whatever. Um. Oh goddamn. Well, what Scrub said I might as well actually. No, I'm not tired, but shitty week. My voice is cracking. Are you sure that's not me and my mic? I was way more clear in night trial. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I purposely raised my voice. It's just how I normally. Alright, I'll raise my voice a little bit, but I can't guarantee that it'll stay like that forever. It's late night. No, I insist. You're gonna have to hear the shit that I say and point out your mistakes. How's that sound? Does that sound better? Relatable. Okay. Um, if it's just gonna be you in this training, that's perfectly fine. I'll just treat it like any other win. But like, again, you just have the PT. Oh my god, someone else actually joined. Oh, it's the other guy. Yo, what's up? Join my profile. Just STS, we're chilling. Yeah, I don't expect much people to arrive, but those who arrive are gonna definitely get better. So, I barely do most trainings, but again, that's mainly because that is outside of my control. If I had the opportunity, I would. I'm not gonna have any shit like PTS or anything, but like, unless if it's really necessary, then I will. So like, you can talk freely, so I don't care. But unless if there's something that I really have, unless if there's genuine advice that I'm gonna give you, or like an actual lecture that I'll just think up on the spot, then I'm most likely like, then I'll probably have PTS. But like for the most part, it's just gonna be chill. Yeah, yeah. It's basically just being in a classroom, really. That's it. But the teachers zooted off 17 cracks of cocaine. Yeah, that's basically it. That's a lore event. It's the thing that Anger made in. It's like the gravity event, but it's like another one. It's just a random thing that happens. It's just a random lore thing. Nothing happens in it, so I don't really care about it. So it should not interfere. Just a legacy thing. Just a world event. It's just a random event. Oh my god, we have. I'm gonna like bring out the people that barely show up to these. Um, hold on, let me get these names. Me, ADJ6 Fruity Pebbles. Yeah, you. If you can't join me, like just like I'm just waiting over, so you got time. Nolan Adams. Yep, you're here. You's taking a bit. Me, ADJ06, 2007. Very descriptive username. So how's y'all day been? Been pretty shit. Good. Great. Boring. Yeah, me too, brother. I've been there. What's your favorite hobby? Force? Back. Good question. I always ponder that to myself and can't think of anything, but you'll definitely get one. Um, used to draw. Alright, if he does that shit one more time, I'm gonna fucking know who he is. I have a good feeling that these guys might raid. If they do, don't care. I'll just like switch servers or some shit. It's fucking Faith, Arc and shit. Tons. Who is Tons? Alright. Let me see his guest. Okay, makes sense. Alright. Uh, if that's the extent that he's just gonna do, that's fine. Yo, me, you coming in, brother? Are you AFK? What's going on?
Hey, I don't know if I'm supposed to be talking to this group chat, but I'm on Xbox. You have to add me back.
I have to add you. Oh, rough. You're on Xbox. Okay, yeah. If you want to talk with your mate, like that's totally fine.
Alright.
I have to. Okay, yeah, I see your friend. Okay, all right. I'll just
Yeah, still side to joining trainings on Xbox.
sure. You have free permission to kill him, by the way. Uh, yeah, go ahead and kill him. And leave him knocked, by the way. Don't grip him immediately. Um, I'll show you later how to properly kill a rando by actually teaming properly later on, but hold on. Sorry, I have too many friends. Where's the irrelevant ones? Yeah, that guy's not even fucking online anymore. Let me unadd him. Alright, I added you. You should be able to join now. Um, yeah, since you're on Xbox, if you just need to say something, just like unmute. Um, that's perfectly fine. In fact, I enjoy like when people talk to me with like voice chat instead of like in Roblox chat. Unless if it's like, you know, an actual stupid one. Alright. Alright, we'll start it off now. Yo, what's up? I'm the host, Raakel Baronis, whatever you want to call me, Emperor Slayer, whatever the fuck. That guy that beat Travis, yeah, that's me. Anyways, I'm gonna be your host for Praetorian. Uh, we're gonna start off with like maybe just like a couple of ones, maybe some learning how to do some blenders, just all the normal stuff, really. And maybe if I come up with the spot, then we can talk about that. It's not gonna be too long because I mean, of course, we all got shit to do. If you guys live in division, so I mean, good job for you. You have more time. But anyways, uh, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have all of you guys go up these stands. You see those over there? I want you guys all the way come up right over. Follow me right over. I'm gonna call you one by one. You're gonna come down. You're going to go over here, and you are going to 1v1 me. The first person I'm gonna call is not you, fucker. Alright, the first person I'm gonna call is Sen Long. Come down. Um, I'm told that you're an Xbox player, so I'm gonna do my best. So, but Xbox is big,
I
very
accidentally,
different.
yeah, if I accidentally dash out of your parries, I am sorry. It's kind of
That is that's normal. It's fine. All right,
yeah.
bow, ignite, and begin. I'll use. Oh, all right. Oh, all right. Yeah. One thing, even though you are on Xbox, you are very basic. And what I mean by that is, I even okay, like even as like if you're an Xbox player, like at least you should have some sort of like just a when you have Xbox, you definitely have godly move. Even if you move normally, like if you did not notice, I did not bother trying to chase after you at all because it would be a great disadvantage to me. So me knowing that you're Xbox, I'll wait till you do this and then you'll just go at it. One thing that you should not do, don't do your full M1s. I think something that you really abuse as an Xbox player, if you're like moving around, definitely use your movement. Use your movement if you're an Xbox player. That shit pisses players off and will give you a great advantage in the battlefield. It is probably the number one thing that Xbox players have. It is such an absurdly thing that they have, and you guys just need to understand that, and you need to understand how to abuse it properly. Because if you do, I guarantee you, Senlong, you are going to be the best player. Nobody will be able to beat you. That's literally just the reality of it. One thing I recommend doing is like if you're gonna go in, um, there is a specific pattern Xbox players will they'll like go behind and they'll go like that. Yeah. No.
Oh yeah, one of the I like play so aggressive is because like I used to be in a gladiator before I got banned in the Discord
Yeah.
because yeah somebody hacked my account and then I
I've
yeah
heard so. Okay, perfect. Yeah, leave him back there. All right, perfect. The next person I'm gonna call up to the battle is Nolan, Nolan Adams. Oh, you can just follow me outside. That's fine. No, you don't have to get in. You don't have to. Just let them handle it. I had them help me. Shit. All right, Nolan. Bow. Ignite. And begin. All right, GG's. One thing I'll say is you should definitely work on movement. You're very predictable. Uh, if you noticed, like I parry predicted you really hard there, it's because I went over and I just like basically like if you come, it's fine. I got the kill for that shit. Yeah, help me out, Jack. Let's see how good you are. From time to time, either way, I was probably gonna grip you, so he did me a favor. Um, for the most part, don't grip him by the way when you knock him. All right, leave him, leave him. Just let them handle it. All right. Yeah, Nolan. One thing you do is you overthink your movement, and then you just end up doing all this, and then it just looks like you're having a spasm in the middle of the floor. Something. So careful about that. You can just speak it. It's fine. This isn't. I've heard moving too much is a thing. Moving too much can be a problem. Like, okay, too much movement is as in like it can apply if you're not doing anything else. Like if I'm just moving around you, that's the only thing I'm doing. Like unless if I have godly ass movement and I'm dodging all of your attacks, like and I can just go in whenever I want, like just giving me that power, then like it doesn't matter. But like if you're getting hit by that and you're just not doing anything, you're just moving around, that's all you're doing, it's not gonna help. Anyways, back to the base. No, I'm talking like I'm like, yeah, well, okay, if you're just jumping around, like, being overwhelmed, like, again, you need to, they're trying to take control of the field, so you need to do the same. You also need to move around as well. And if you play defensive, then get some distance, or if they try to keep closing it on you, then counter that. If they're using movement as some sort of, like, pressure tactic, then you need to do another pressure move right back at them. So that's the thing. Um, alright. Bow. Ignite. Again. Alright, you can go ahead and blender him. I want to see you guys do a good blender. Those that are not fighting right now. Jack, I want you to back away. Sunlong and Nolan. Show me something. No force moves. Your mission is to guard us. If either of you get low, then just run away. Okay. Just get back. Alright, leave him there. Okay, I'm gonna tell you about that later. Jack, let's continue the 1v1. We're gonna head to Fort Gunjo later, because it looks like there's people always trying to interrupt. Alright, just begin. fine. Let's go. All right. GG's. Grip. Okay. Yeah. So as I literally said, Jack, like as you probably noticed, I did that on purpose because that was like, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you I've heard lately about how you guys are questioning how do you deal with someone that jumps around like a maniac and does all this high level plays and stuff. Um, just first of all, you need to calm down because otherwise you're gonna get overpressured by them. Yeah, baby. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
I still join them. Or am I too late?
Yeah, you can join it. Yeah, join. You're encouraged to join. You're late. Yeah, and the one thing is, try fighting people without force moves. Unless if they use it, then you use it, obviously. But like, yeah, like okay, if you see me doing this shit, like I'm moving around, I'm going crazy like a bitch. I'm going like a monkey gorilla, goddamn, swinging through trees. I'm Vietnam style. Like, you need to just analyze the situation first of all. Like, understand what I'm doing, how I'm moving, where am I gonna go, and make sure to get some distance. Cause what I'm doing is I'll overwhelm you so that you'll stand still. I'm waiting for the point where I can either predict where you go or wait for you to stand still. Don't predict movement, not necessarily, but make sure that you're not letting them get what they want. Because what I want, the reason why I'm doing this is so that I can get you to stand still and like so you get afraid of me. Or I'm looking to close in so I can attack on you. Yes, never stand still, always move around like they're doing. It's a neutral game. It's a neutral game. So when you're going close to them, block, maybe get back, maybe circle around them, attack, it's really just a neutral game. You just gotta learn from your own. Everybody plays Sky High in different ways, so you just have to learn. Yeah. Don Quavius, nice name, by the way. Yeah, we were just doing some ones and give us tips. I'll have you fight me next, actually. Mad Rusty. Yeah, you're good, bro. Good. It's not like PTS is on or talk to like voice buddy. Like, all right, come down, Don Quavius. I'm gonna have you fight me over here on opposite side. All right, bow, ignite, begin. Nice. Oh. Very close. Good job. We have infinite lives. You're fine.
Yeah. I haven't been on Force in a minute.
Yep. I already know. If I hear motherfuckers say I'm mad rusty, I know they have not played Force since this time. And yeah, there's infinite lives, so you won't lose any.
What about
Alright,
food?
yeah, good movement overall. One thing I'll say though, now it's not so bad because what I noticed something that you do is whenever I attack you, you attack me. So when I start to notice that, then I started adapting. So try to mix it up. Like obviously that can be fine from time to time, but if you can mix it up and make it really unpredictable, then you'll catch me off guard. Like you did one time just now, then that really messed me up and I was like, well, what the hell? And then after that, like, but yeah, no, you didn't do so bad. All right, um, now what we're gonna do, everybody SDS. Perfect. Okay. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna lecture because, uh, you guys fought a Jedi freshie that had Serenity and were struggling a lot with that 2v1 and almost lost. So I'm just gonna set that example right now. If you're gonna struggle with a Jedi freshie that does that, imagine struggling with a young. And keep in mind, Jedi these days now abuse every single thing that they have. They fight to win. They don't fight to like have fun or fight for skill. They're not honorable. They don't do shit like that. So you don't give them any sort of forgiveness or mercy or shit like that. So you got to learn how to play around that with your skill, with whatever you have. You're on Xbox. You have godlike movement. Roles are reversed. I wouldn't know what you're talking about. But I mean, in the sense that like Sith used to do that shit, yes. Um so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna teach you guys how to do proper 2v1s. Who knows how to do 2v1s? Say I in the chat. Okay. Don Quavius, I'm gonna have you step up over here and I want you to explain everything about a 2v1. You should your mic is recommended by the way.
Basically, you just have a line of people, and how do we do it? Because I haven't done that in a minute. Now that I think about it, but pretty sure it would just be like a line of two lines, both sides. You get one group, one person, and then a group of two people. They both go up online, bow, ignite, obviously. It'd just be whoever wins, I guess. Really, that's like it's basic, like as I can explain it.
Alright, thank you for explaining procedure. Now, can you explain to me how do you do a 2v1? What are the techniques to do in a 2v1? What if you and a partner are fighting one person? How do you blender? How do you fight as a partner, as a team? How do you do it?
Well, one thing I do know for sure is the forms, like depending on how many hits you have, can determine whether or not you're going to be more aggressive or more behind, just getting hits and like staying
What else
far away.
what else do they determine?
Uh, Damn, I forgot. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really remember all of that. It's been,
Blending like on
yeah,
each
no, I
side.
know, yeah, I know about blending. Blenders are, yeah.
Alright,
What you want me to explain that?
so no, I'll tell you in a bit. Go back in the
Alright,
SDS.
yeah, I don't really know.
So basically, if you don't know how to blender someone, um, in that aspect, I guess forms matter a little bit, but the main thing that I was trying to tell you, I'm gonna use an example for this. My buddy Krill right here, and um I'm gonna have what is it? I'll have Jack Altish as an assistant. All right, so I'm gonna have you stand opposite side. Ignite your sabers. So this is the opponent. What you want to do is a blender is basically just kind of an infinite combo between you and your partner, repeatedly attacking, never finishing the M1. You had an invalidation there. Alright, go. But basically, in all terms, this is just essentially you are blendering your opponent, and you and your opponent are beating the literal shit out of them. And how do you do that specifically? Well, first thing you notice is me and Jack are on opposite sides. So Jack is on the opposite side of me. We're at a distance where we won't hit each other. That is a very important thing. Now, another thing is, you never want to finish on the last M1. That's very important. Never finish on the last M1. If your opponent is moving around, then there's different things that you need to have. One for sure is to have an aggressor and a passive person. What does that mean? Well, let me show you. Jack, let's say you're the passive person and I'm going to be the aggressive person. We're 2v1ing someone in a fight. Creel is moving around like crazy. Basically, the aggressor is supposed to get some hits so that they get stunned. And then when that comes, he's going to come in. You're basically looking for an opportunity to blender in with me and get combos off. So, meanwhile, I'm trying to actually go aggressive and balls on trying to hit this guy. Jack is waiting for an opportunity to jump in and get on opposite side and wanting to do a blender. And when you do a blender and you just do it successfully, you're going to absolutely obliterate their HP. Now what you should not do in a blender is hit your opponent or like just be very like don't both of aggressors, because otherwise that also makes a lot of confusion. You want to have spacing between you and your teammate and good timing between you and your teammate. You should be able to do this without having to verbally communicate with each other. If there's something wrong, then you need to fix that right away. Whoever is still going or targeting for them, and if you see them still going at it, then you should be the one to support them. And what his point said, like for forms, I'm using default, so I have more hits. If he goes for that, that is completely fine. I don't have to go walk up to Jack and say, I'm using default, it has more forms, so I have to go up to it. If he's already going aggressive, then that's fine. I can play passive. It really does not matter with the as long as you have an aggressor and passive, then it's literally just going to be communication between both of you guys non-verbally. But you'll understand it if you understand the techniques of a blender. Now, how do I tell in wars whether my teammate wants to be an aggressor or passive? You will instantly know if they are in, like, okay, like if they're in this state where they aren't charging at him, then if you can charge at him, if you want to charge at him, then you're automatically the aggressor. And if they're already charging at him, if they're in close combat, then they're the aggressor. It's whoever's charging at whoever is taking initiative. The one who takes the initiative is the one who's the aggressor. Yeah, don't charge together unless okay. Like I'm not telling you to stand still. Like the passive, like you can like move around to get, but like don't like close in both at the time. Like, but you're basically looking for an opportunity to get in. Now, what I'm gonna have you do is we're gonna do a small little exercise before we actually. This gravity event doesn't matter much. Just don't jump. That's it. Um, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna pick two people. So Jack, stay here, and I'll pick Senlong. Senlong, you're gonna stand right here, okay? I'm gonna say when I say ignite, you're gonna ignite your sabers, and then when I say begin, you're gonna begin. When I say stop, then stop. Simple as that, right? Do you have any questions before I begin? Oh, right. Sorry. One objective. You have to continuously blendering your opponent um, without you guys stopping. So if you do your last M1, then I'm gonna count that as you guys are stopping. That's done. All right. 3, 2, 1, ignite. Begin. Stop. Alright. With timing, one thing that really is most important when it comes to Blender is M1 recycles. After an M1, it takes about 2 seconds to reset. So, with proper timing and whoever's doing what, if you can time your M1s correctly, then your thing should reset, and then Senlong should be able to continue doing it, and you should be able to continue doing it. With Astra, it's very versatile, so definitely good form. Which Astra is just the best one. Okay. But yeah, try not to be the last. I'll have you guys go again. Ignite. And begin. That's fine, keep going. You had a hit invalidation. You don't need to be super slow now. Go a little bit faster, come on. Phone is gonna run away if you're just staying still like that. You can do 3 M1s, Sen. Alright, enough. Again, a problem is that if you're slow with it, the opponent is gonna get away. That's another thing I have to mention. As for an example, we're gonna try this as an exercise, but instead of Creel being the dummy, I'll be the dummy. So, you guys are gonna come beside me. And I'm going to basically roll around you guys and move around you guys. Your goal is to get me in a blender. So you guys are gonna stand right here, and I'm gonna be right here. Once I say begin, you have to get me in a blender and knock me down. If you fail to do so within 30 seconds, which I'm gonna get my phone out actually, time it down, then you fail. And I'll tell you guys what you did wrong. Oh damn, it was a motherfucker that called me. Anyways. Alright. Bow. And begin.
I'm lagging really bad. 1 second.
Oh, alright, that's done. Jesus Christ, that was loud. Okay. Okay, maybe 30 seconds way too harsh. If I per se to knock one of you guys, then that's gonna be bad. If one thing that you need to understand is you guys are both charging at me at the same time. And one thing I said was to not charge at me at the same time. So what we're gonna have next time is we can have Sen Long, you can try and target me, and then Jack, when you see the moment, you can go after me, and it doesn't have to be when he's charging at me. If you see a moment to come at me in general, do so. Unless if he's already making the initiative, then you wait. But other than that, if you see an opportunity in general, then just go for it. Being passive isn't just like waiting for your aggressor, it's also an independent role as well. It's a both independent and dependent. You, on the other hand, you also are very independent, so track it. But you're lagging right now. I'll have you SDS back. I'll have Don Quavius step up instead. So Jack and Don Quavius. Alright, you guys are gonna come right over here, stand beside me. Opposite sides, face me. Alright, stay there. I'm gonna stay right here. Or actually, I'm gonna stay right here, sorry. Ignite. And begin. Don't finish on the last one, otherwise you won't have any sort of circle movement to go. If you're being attacked, you need to get away. Perfect, perfect. One hit away. Good job. If you notice, I was targeting one person. So if you notice that you're the one being targeted, you should back up. But also make sure to try and use your movement to make sure that I can't catch you. Using movement is also another way to avoid attacks. It's why I'll jump crazy and stuff. So I can not only get a view of what I should do and where I should go, not only. If that is what you, yeah, of course, yeah. Then that would make you a passive role. And in what case is Donquavius was trying to come after me. So if you were to do that hypothetically, then yes. If you were to move in a way that allows him to attack me, then that's perfect. You guys managed to pull off one blender, a quick one, not not so much effective, but it worked. However, you were letting me bitch slap Jack Altish for way too long. So what I mean is, and another thing, like, if I'm just like moving around, and like I'm targeting one person, you know that that's who I'm targeting. One very nice way is, let's say, Don Quavius, you're over here, right? And then I'm in the middle, right? I'm in between you guys. I'm in between. So you're gonna be over here. Over here. Yeah. So like let's say Quavius is right there, Jackals is here. I'm right here, and then I'm bashing him right now, right? What Jack could do is he could dash to the side, and then that he would put him right over here, and Don Quavius's line of sight is right where I am. So giving him a nice little niche to come after me, and Jack Altish now has this movement where he could move around and get away from me. And then you guys can continue to attack. Alright. So, I'm gonna have. So this time, we're gonna do it one last time. I'm gonna have Nolan Adams and Sen Long this time. I know you're laggy, dog, but I need you to participate. Alright, he's gonna be just right here at this matter. Alright, bow. Ignite. Begin. You guys need to create a blender opportunity. There we go. Now he's gonna get knocked, and I'm gonna be able to grip him. If I'm predict parrying you, you have to play differently. If you guys are both charging at me at the same time, your patterns are going to become predictable. Look, and now he's gripped. That's done. I get the grip, and then I kill Nolan Adams, and that's gone. The problem with that is Senlong created a blender opportunity, but Nolan, we're not able to take advantage of that and get it in. Although you have Akari, which can only do 2 hits without the third one being knocked back, you should have at least gone in and taken advantage of that opportunity. And if that's all you probably could have done, then at least end it off with execute or something. That's like the latest you can do. And most likely what I'll try to do is I'll try to block. So, block break. Simple as that. Yeah, you guys all definitely work on it, because that is a very essential thing to do, especially in team fights, and Prey has been lacking. So you guys need to start stepping up. Participate in a lot more trainings too. I know it's annoying, but just do so. Prey's supposed to be good at both yet, right? Yeah. 1v1s and team fights. Exactly. What happened? I don't know. But all after seeing this right now, I can see why that thing's a whole myth. But you guys can definitely get better. I see potential in all of you, especially Praetorian as a whole. All right, I've random lol. I've talked enough. But anyways, we are going to do something different now, and learning how to get out of blenders. Um, Senlong and no, sorry, I have Don Quavius and Jack. You know, two beside me. Alright. Ignite your sabers. And blender me. Oh, my mouse. But yeah, basically that whole end idea is, well, my keyboard was having a fucking spasm. I don't know why, but the whole idea is I would micro parry their attacks and I would dash out of it. If you notice what I would do in the beginning of our fights, that would be all the time that I would do. Because if I stood there and tried to attack you guys, it would not work. Yes, you can try that out. Alright, Quavius, we're gonna one him, okay? But yeah, essentially like that. I had a hit invalidation, so but either way, we'll try it again. I had it invalidation. Alright, ready? Alright, let's go. Yeah, just essentially basically like that. If there are people who are very good at blendering, then they'd be smart about it. Block break. But luckily, nobody here is that good to. So sorry, that sounded really fucking. um. Okay. All right. Yeah. What's gonna happen is we're just gonna do some 1v2s. Basically, all I just need you guys to do is you guys really need to get good at team fights. It's such an important thing. But yeah, I'm gonna have we're gonna do this shit one more time. All right, it's fucking pissing me off. Okay, I'm gonna have different this time. I have Sen Long and Don Quavius Nunby, and the ones who I didn't call, I'm gonna have you STS beside Creel. Here, sum up, boy. All right, you guys are gonna be over there. All right, bow, ignite, begin. Good, good, good. Almost. But yeah, that is basically how you get out of a. I would micro parry and I would dash away instantly. See, they were about to blender me just there. Dashed away. I like how you guys are getting in that formation. Perfect, perfect. Up, last one there, but that's fine. Good job. Yeah, Sun Long, just be a little careful. I know you're lagging and everything, but there's dash, there's like jumping and stuff. Like, there's plenty of ways for you to get out of situations like that. So, and again, I know it's hard to fight. I'm literally just, I know the stuff and things, but I'm teaching you guys in the process. Whatever. Actually, I'm gonna go to pack. Sorry. Move out the way. Oh. Alright, whatever. He's not dead. Is he? Is he really? Yeah, Askenlar got it. Alright, perfect. Yeah, okay, I needed that. Alright. Yeah, just get used to team fights, get used to all that. I know this training wasn't very informational, but I hope you at least learned something from it. Yeah. Alright. If you just... What we're gonna do is actually just everyone follow me. Sorry, I just have people always trying to raid it. That's what my main concern has been. Okay, we're just gonna stop by here.
Yeah, bro. One of the problems on Xbox is like if there's like Jedi and you're 2v1ing on Xbox, you can't like get other Sith because you can't type in the chat.
If you can't, okay, I've said this, like, this has been said throughout with people that can't use voice comms either, but if you can't, then you have to go to other people. If you can't, if people won't come to you, you have to come to others. By default, if you come to others, they will help you out on your own. So, that's one thing you gotta focus on. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and do one last ones, but you're not gonna 1v1 me and some others. That's the reason why this training's gonna help you out, Jack. So wait, you're saying I should demote you right now? Alright. Good. Actually, matter of fact, I'll have you on the Quavies. Come. Bow. Ignite. Begin. Okay. Askenlar got it. You don't need to hop in. Ooh. GG's. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. I definitely got the basics down. I can tell. Just a little bit more practice, and a little more understanding. You'll definitely get better. Next person. I'm gonna have Sun Long this time. Keep practicing, Don Clavius. Alright, bow. Ignite. Begin. There you go. Use that dash sooner, faster. I know you're lagging, but yeah, there you go. With Xbox, the advantage is that you can walk out of my M1 and shit. Walk out of the parries that I create. Like, use that advantage. Good, good, good. Nice. 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 Definitely getting better with the parries. Hold on. I'm gonna grip you, so come back to the base. You did better. Alright, Nolan, step up. Bow. Ignite. Begin. Move around more, come on. Don't get overwhelmed, don't overthink it. If I'm overwhelming you, get that distance and move around so that I don't pressure you. You need to have the space to where you feel like you can move again. There you go, make that space yours. There's space around you. This isn't like a goddamn Coliseum. Give? Alright. Yeah, it's fine. Force is a leg. But yeah, you need to make that space. Hakari is all about hit and run. Hit, back away. Go back in, hit, back away. Hakari is all about getting in that hit and run damage. So you need to focus on that part. Yeah, you just have to get used to the lag, Red. Everybody is lagging days. It sucks. I know. I feel your pain. Nothing but it. Alright. Last person, Jack. Come on, Sith Knight. Bow. Knight. Begin. Perfect. Nice. Nice one. Be very patient with it. Nice one. Make that movement yours. Very close. You were very close. Good job. You had good movement, good spacing, good time. I liked it, Jack. That's why I made you a system. Alright. Definitely all improved since the beginning of the training. But make sure to keep attending these shits. You guys will definitely need it. You need to understand more combat. Can we run it back real quick? Alright, one more time, and then I'm gonna go. Cause, yeah, yeah, sure. Run it back. Bow. Night. Begin. I was trying to make this quicker. It ended up being a lot longer than I thought. Nice. You definitely understand stuff, but it's just about getting used to the game. Again, the skill levels died down, so you'll get used to it. Just don't fall for the stupid, like, random stupid baits and stuff. Alright. Oh, yeah, I knew it was him. Sorry, I was just checking. Okay, do you guys have any questions, concerns before I end this training? 2v2? I'm so down for that, yeah, sure. Okay, we'll do Nolan Adams, Don Quavius Nunby versus Sen Long and Jack Altish. Don Quavius, I'm gonna grip you so that you can come back. Alright. Now remember, learn what you did from this training, then, you know, just fight. Good tip for 2v2s, whenever you have the opportunity, try to, it is a team fight, not a 1v1. Just remember that. Alright, Nolan and Don Quavius, you guys are gonna, so, be over there. Alright. Bow. Bow. Sen. Sen. Okay. Ignite. Begin. Remember, if it's still 1v1s right now, then it's like, try to get opportunities to make it not. Look at that. Sen Long's being parry baited a lot right now. I don't see a lot of coordination. That's fine, just keep going. Part of the battlefield. Anything that comes in, just take a part of it. Alright, that's GG's. You can end it there. You would have gotten the HP pack, and Don Quavius would not. I was already gonna tell you, you're probably at like, what, 70%? 50? Half? Yeah. That happens, yeah. Thermals are gonna happen all the. They're fucking stupid, but that's just a part of the battle. Things are gonna happen in this stage of the game, like random shit's gonna happen, and I mean, considering you better be lucky like this is all, because when the new update comes out, it's gonna be a completely different ball game. So get ready to adapt. Huh? Oh, ultras and a bunch of other shit, and combat's like vaguely, but all right. Um. One thing I'll say is I liked how Nolan, um, and like I like how Nolan and Don Quavius started one person. Like y'all, Don Quavius, parry baited Sen Long and tried to get Jack Altish with Nolan, but Nolan just ended up being a target and then ended up just getting knocked. So, note to self: make sure movement is probably a very big key in team fights because it helps you analyze the battlefield and helps you show where you're at, what you're trying to do, where you're at, and like how to help your drone. Like figure out where your teammate is, where your opponent is, what you should be prioritizing. If you just think about that during team fights, then you'll understand it. Anyways, I think that's probably it. Um, what do you guys want to do? If you guys ask me to run once, I probably will not. You can run once with each other. Definitely do that. Nothing, I'm off this. Yeah, Nolan, you're pretty laggy. See ya. Um, what's that long? You want to head out as well? No? You want to stay? You should talk. can have a lot of communication with.
Oh, but I kind of forgot.
That's fine. It's not like PTS is on or anything, brother. You speak to me.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm in a party with Pip. Okay.
You know him or something?
Yeah.
Your Xbox friends, yeah. Yeah. I was about to say I would use him as an example. He's a prime Xbox player, I see. But um, one thing he'll do is he'll try to do this certain movement that I can use to tell every single time when he's gonna attack, and I get him every single time, and it's why I can parry you every single time. Um, if like I parry you like most of the time, it means there's something about you that's giving you away. So you need to change that apart about yourself and figure that out quick. The faster you can do that, the better you can improve on being.
All right. Yeah, I used to before I went to transition to alpha. I was good at the game, and then I quit for a few months because I got banned, and then just kind of didn't play. And then
Yeah,
I got to it and started ranking up, and then it went transitioned.
that's fair. You're a servant right now.
Yeah,
Try attending trainings a lot more. Definitely will help a lot. I mean, this guy's a marauder. This guy's a Sith Knight that passed my 3-hour trial because of ratings. And he is a pending.
yeah. He used to be higher.
I only remember him being apprentice.
Nah,
Anyways,
I don't even know, man. I barely talk to him.
okay. Um, yeah, definitely fight people more. Get in like voice calls and stuff. So like, if you're on Xbox or something, like these guys are not like. You should the common thing to like go is if you go up to them and do this, like just do sorry, this shit, that's a signal for a 1v1. And if they walk up to you and like they do that, then that means like, oh, you can 1v1. If not, then if they're just like standing still for a long time, they're probably trying to tell you something. They'll probably try to say, I don't want to fight right now. Just assume. But for an Xbox player like yourself, the best way to learn, literally just go to trainings because that's the only way you'll ever hear people communicate with each other. So that's probably the best way.
All right.
So yeah, yeah, I literally just got your DM like just like right now, like 10-15 feet. Like I didn't even check that shit till now. My bad.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah. All right. But yeah, take all the stuff that I did in consideration. Prove on yourselves. Fight lots of skilled people. If you see people in game, even if it's not somebody who's well known, just fight them, spar them. Get to know people, get to understand how people fight. Watch fights. Fights is so important. It's so important because you understand how people fight, what they do, how they walk, how they talk, how they groove, how they move, everything about them. It's crazy.
All right.
The main thing is the faster you learn what gives you away, the better that you'll learn. For me, I it's my M2s. I always M2 too much, so that's something that I would try to change about myself. Or there's something like if I do a certain jump and I attack and you know that that's coming and you parry that, then I'm going to change that. If there's a certain tick or a certain way that I move that makes you alert, that it knows that I'm going to attack you, then that's the thing that I have to change. For example, Jack Altish always goes up in the air, comes down. He always attacks. Always attacks. Why I can always parry him. And I didn't say that. And that's usually with most people that I fight. It's how I can parry most people. They'll be so confused and always say I'm parry predicting. When really it's literally everybody just does that. But sometimes I'm the one that gets baited because some people actually play patient. And that's why it's so good just to about any other things y'all want to say?
Oh, I have a question. So, is it true that Anger's taking all Xbox players off?
I think he is gonna. Well, I hope. I think Anger's gonna make it to where Xbox players are not going to have that no-hit stun anymore, so it's going to be a lot harder for them. Again, for someone like yourself, this is going to be like a really bad thing for you. The reason why it's been happening is because now it wouldn't be such a problem if it was just people like you around, but like the reason why it's so annoying is because there have been plenty of gunners that have been going on Xbox on purposely to use the no-hit stun, and because Xbox, their aim is a lot better than it would be on PC, and people abuse that. And also, another fun fact, on PC you cannot run backwards unless if you run forwards, then run backwards, then you can do that. But on Xbox, you can just do that without having to move WW, then do all that. You can run forward without stopping. You can run backwards without stopping. So imagine doing that, and then a gunner has his gun out and he's shooting you constantly, and you can just not touch him at all.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
overpowered.
yeah,
That's game of gunner.
yeah. And some gunners even go out of their way to literally have an Xbox controller, but like they plug it into their PC so they can talk shit when they beat the fuck out of someone.
That's messed
Which
up.
is, yeah, it's crazy, but you know it definitely exists, and I've came across a couple, and Xbox players are very hard to hit, and if they're a gunner, then I'm sure you can imagine how annoying they can be, and that's why there have been so many complaints about Xbox players.
Yeah, because like if you go like we have our own disabled servers. If we turn off crossplay, we can go into Xbox servers with only Xbox people and shit. But I hate fighting gunners in there.
Exactly, and with gunners, it's literally impossible to hit
Yeah,
them.
if you go to chase them, they run away, and if you stop fighting them, they chase you.
And like even if you were to force freeze them or something, if you hit them, no, remember, no hit stuns, so they could just immediately move out the way. So yeah,
Yeah,
uh, yeah, you know as well as I do, and you two should also know about that as well. So yeah, yeah, it's not trying to point at you. It's just pointing at all the other motherfuckers that have been abusing this shit. The pieces of shit, though. Yeah, Xbox Bounty Hunters, Xbox Rebels, Xbox Stormtroopers, Xbox Gunners in general. So yeah, I literally don't have to say. Do you guys have any other questions?
no, well I don't.
No. You? Jack? You good? Nope. All right. Well, perfect. I'm gonna conclude this training and make sure to take everything I've said and use that for your own growth. And definitely make sure to participate in more trainings. We try to host as many for people to show up so that you guys can improve, but nobody does so. So you should, like, I really recommend you join these trainings. Well, you should tell them to host it at a certain time. You should tell them to host it at a certain time and start joining. All right, good. All right, that's all for me. Um, yeah. Uh, like again, if most like there's some trainings that happen like this time and some things happen other times, but either way, whatever. All right. Um, sorry, I've been talking for way too long. My lips are bleeding, so I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna see you guys later. Uh, get better. Prey is lacking when it comes to normal members, so good luck. All right.
All right, have a good night. Oh, he already left.